All right, we're live, pal. Gotta do this again. I just did this. Ugh. Okay. Hi, Rhonda. Happy oil giving. We know what day it is. What's up, Ricky? How you doing, bud? I'm gonna try to type something. Not gonna do anything. Nope. Is Roman gonna win War Games? I would think he probably will. But who knows? It's too early to tell. Oh, wow. Saxon, Lizzie Borden, and Riot. Is it 1987? Yeah, it's still too early to tell, DJ. Yo. What's up, Mike? What's the word, man? Lemmy is Randy Savage. Hello. Yeah, with the way Bronson Reed left him laying on Monday, so that's probably going to show up. Yeah, that's great. Hey, Evelani. Oh, you only work 2 days next week. Nice. I have a 3.5 day week. Push job endeavor. Lemmy as Mr. Rogers. Lemmy as Forrest Gump. Lemmy as Beetlejuice. Pushing the hell out of Lemmy as Beetlejuice. That sounds great. I'm going to job Lemmy as Mr. Rogers. Endeavor him as Forrest Gump. I would not want to see that. You watching War Games? Yes. Is the Pope Jewish? Is a bear shit in the open? Why the hell are you here? Why are you here? Why is anyone here? I'm going to Days of the Dead Chicago with Deanna tomorrow. Sweet. Please give Deanna a hug for me. Hug yourself, Rhonda, too, because I miss you two so much. You could totally see. Yes. And Lady Cat is here. Hello. Logan Paul, maybe fifth member of Team OG Bloodline. God, no. Yeah, we are a week to Thanksgiving in the States here. Next Thursday is the turkey day or the bird day or whatever it is you eat on Thanksgiving. Official Carnival Chaos is here. My friend, good to see you. Bush Job Endeavor. Bear shits in the ocean, bear on cocaine, or bear playing chess with Winnie the Pooh. Ooh! I want to see a bear playing chess with Winnie the Pooh. I think that'd be interesting. Going to job the bear on cocaine and Endeavor bear shits in the ocean. I don't have a life. Why are you here? I don't either, apparently. Logan Paul versus Jake Paul is being discussed. Ugh, it's disgusting, is what it is. Oh, DJ. Actually, I'm pushing the hell out of Jacob Fatu. I'm going to job Solo and Endeavor Bronson Reed. Just wanted to stop on by. You know you're always welcome, my friend. So much freezes, yeah. Yes, Panda. It is Panda's birthday today. And over on her channel, she'll be doing a live stream tonight on her YouTube channel. I'll be hanging out there after this is done. And our girl Evalani's birthday is next Wednesday. So we're going to have to celebrate that in a real heavy way. Oh, Luke is there now? Sweet. Anything Logan Paul does is disgusting. Sandwich soup bread. I love bread. I love bread so much, so I'm pushing bread. I'm going to job sandwich because it depends what it is, and Endeavor soup. Shinsuke, Sammy, Tama. I'm pushing Shinsuke. I'm going to job Sammy, Endeavor, Tama. Or Tama, excuse me. New setup, as you can see. Found a good use for my green screen stand because that's what my camera's on right now. So a little bit of a wider range here. Yes, Lady Cat, you have to look under Silver Tongue Devil. Let me get a link here and I will put it in the chat. Mm-hmm. So let me just do this here. Okay, Lady Cat, if you click on that link, you should find me. Oh, yeah, Rachel, I want to hear something funny about work today. Big Dog Roman, Bloodline Roman, FCW Roman. Pushing Big Dog Roman, pushing Bloodline Roman, excuse me. Jobbing FCW Roman, endeavoring Big Dog Roman. Lemmy fronting Maiden, Dio fronting Priest, Rob fronting Scorpions. I think push Dio fronting Priest. I think that's the best mix. I'll job Rob fronting Scorpions. I'm endeavoring Lemmy fronting Maiden. I don't think that would work. Grilled cheese, BLT, French dip. Pushing grilled cheese, jobbing a BLT, endeavoring French dip. I'm meaning to say I love those belts back there. Thank you. Yep. Ozzy as your doctor, Ozzy as your lawyer, Ozzy as the school bully. I would push Ozzy as the school bully because he would just be shaking all the time, so he wouldn't get much done. I'm endeavoring Ozzy as a doctor. Uh, I don't want him sticking anything in any orifice I don't want. And I'll job him as a lawyer because he would never win. What dead musician would you like to see make a comeback? Prince. Did you get it? Let me see. I think I did. I think I did. Ah, He's adorable, Grandma. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing that. French dips are awesome. I've never had a French dip. It doesn't appeal to me. Plus, it doesn't sound edible. French dips sound like something you do with the red light district. Maybe if our friend Latea shows up, we can ask him about a French dip. Maybe they have that in the Netherlands too. Where's my drinks? I had water and a Coke, and I don't know where I put them. I'll be back. Talk to the chair. Okay. Right with the world. Got my Coke, got my water. Now we can continue. Hello, chair. Chair dancing. Rhonda, you got to see the real thing live and in living color, okay? Never to happen again, by the way. I think I scarred Lady Ariana for life. Yeah, right. High chair? No, it's not a high chair. This is not for a baby. It's my chair. Chair conspiring against Scott does that. It was pizza day. I love pizza day. It was pizza day for me tonight, too. I made chicken bacon ranch pizza. I asked one of the kids if he wanted to try it, and he said, "Yeah, shorty." I said, "Don't ever call me that again." I know the chair was better to talk to, but it's got an attitude, so. Rigo better do the thing. I miss your chair dancing. I'm sorry. Well, if you had come to Ohio, Rachel, in October, you could have seen a lot of dancing. Nola Darkness. My man, how's it going, bud? Once again, my sound was shit on the Twitch stream on Wednesday. I played it back and it did not sound good. So I sounded great in my earphones, but did not translate well. So I gotta work on that more. Push job endeavor, chair, microphone, or me. Push the microphone job, the chair, endeavor, me. But I do look pretty good on my back, so I can do the job. Wasn't bad. Yeah, it just still it doesn't sound as good on the stream as it does in my earphones. Well, I couldn't afford it. I know, Rachel. I'm just razzing you. You were there in spirit, just like Pixie, just like Deb, all the Merc fam. So I'm in love with a killer. Yeah, 2 years. Yeah. Let's see. What do we got coming up on the channel? This weekend is the public Ohio vlog. The one for members is up on the channel. You have to pay to see it, $5.99 a month, and you get to see the extended version. It's about 40 minutes long. Has a couple of performances on there. Has a long rant from me in the hotel room the last night I was there, lamenting about the fact I was going to be leaving everyone. But it was good. But the public version will go up this weekend. That's about 25 minutes. Yo, awesome like me. What the hell? How you been? Good to see you. What's the FAFO today? I hope you're all well. We fuck around and find out. That's what we got to do. That's what we do in this life. Push job endeavor. Boss in AEW, James in WCW, Levi in AAA. Okay. Boss wouldn't last one day in AEW. They just boot him because Ginger. So we're gonna push James in WCW. I think he would want to slap the frickin' taste out of Mark Madden's mouth, and I would pay to see that. So we'll push him. We're gonna job. Uh, I think Levi would catch guys pretty good. He'd probably play good bass because he's a bigger dude. So I'll probably job him, and I'll endeavor Boss in AEW. So, but thank you, awesome like me, for the $2 donation. Appreciate that. I did get a donation from our old friend Prisoner, so I'll have a reaction request coming from him soon. Ryan in WWE, Mean Metal Mike in WCW, Ricky in ECW. Here we go. I'm gonna push. Let's see. I don't know if Ryan really is WWE stuff. I don't see him in that capacity. And Mike, you would have been like fantastic. You could have been the water boy for the New Blood Rising, and I mean that in a good way. Um, Ricky and ECW, my God, I could totally see Ricky being a part of Raven's flock. I could totally see that. And he would just like stand there, look cool in the battle vest, glasses, and just look at Stevie and Meanie like, what the fuck are these gringos doing here? So yeah, I'm pushing Ricky in ECW. I'm jobbing Mike in WCW. I'm endeavoring Ryan in WWE because I don't think that fits. You sent two more? Thank you. There we go. Those are great pictures, Lady Cat. Absolutely adorable. Oh boy, here we go. Boss in WCW, Levi in ECW, Ricky in NXT. Now, because I got a lot of love for Ricky, we know who else is in NXT. So, yeah, I'm pushing Ricky in NXT. Him and Nikita Lyons. Um, Levi in ECW would be interesting. He's sleeping in the basket. Boss in WCW, I kind of see that working, honestly. I could see that really working. Don't ask me how, but I could. So Ricky's getting pushed. I'm going to say Boss is getting jobbed. Levi's going to get Endeavor from ECW because I know Levi played football and he's a big dude. He can probably hit hard, but he's got a baby face, and that would just like not get over in ECW. Yes, Lady Cat is a grandma for the second time. We're very happy for her and happy for her daughter too, and the whole family. You have a lot to be thankful for this year. I mean, of course, minus the accident, of course. Walt in the territories, or James in WCW, me, Metal Mike in WWE under Vince. Pushing Walt in the territories, that's where him and I belonged. We were born 40 years too late. We belonged in the Memphis territories. We would have fucking killed it in Florida and Mid South as a tag team. So I'm pushing that. I'm probably going to. I'm going to job James in WCW and endeavor Mike under Vince. Vince will be able to take you, dude. Behold, Mastalurian compels you. What is up, Seasick? Great to see you, my friend. Like your shirt, looks like you have my cat on a nice background. Yes, this is pretty much what our magic looks like. But that's cool. You got one too. Walter in AEW, James in NWA, Scott in Ring of Honor. Well, I was in Ring of Honor. Yeah, I was on Ring Crew, but I was in Ring of Honor. So I'm endeavoring me. I'm pushing James in the NWA. I think James would have been a fun, like, color commentator, almost like a David Crockett type thing. And so I'm pushing that. I'm gonna job Walter in AEW because Walter would want to get there, get paid, and get the fuck out as fast as he could. This is what fucking around and find out is all about. No, she's not a gray-haired old grandma. No, she is not. No. Awesome. Glad somebody does. Roth Hagar Rose. Pushing for being a front man. I don't know. I got to push David Lee Roth. I'm going to job. I think I'm going to job Hagar and Endeavor Rose. Axel's a prick and doesn't deserve any sympathy, so goodbye. She's a sexy grandma. Levi in NXT, Boss in New Japan, you in AAA. Well, I think the best connection there, of course, is Boss in New Japan. That just totally makes sense. So, no. So, yes, Ricky, going with the hometown favoritism here. I see what you're doing. I'm pushing you in AAA. We're going to job Levi in NXT and Endeavor Boss from New Japan. I don't think that man could probably take the punishment of the dojo. Mike and DX, Boss and NWO, Ricky and the Wyatt family. What? Oh, we love sexy grandmas here. Yes, we do. We love our gilfs. What color eyes does Magic have? They're yellow. Yeah, they're yellow eyes. Let's see. So I'm sorry, I'm endeavoring Ricky and the Wyatt family. I don't see that happening. Hey, yo. What's up, Deb? Good to see you. I'm gonna push Mike and DX. I would love to have seen like Mike do some stupid shtick with Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, and we're gonna job Boss in the NWO. Yes, we had Deb and Lady Cat, our beautiful grandmas here, our sexy grandmas. I'm really glad this setup worked using in case you came in late, I'm using my green screen stand to put my camera on. So that's why it's set back a little bit. This is actually more of what I've always wanted. Ricky and Mike tag team in New Japan, Boston Scott in AAA, James and Walt in WCW. None of those teams would make it. None. You have two with green eyes and one with yellow. Gotcha. Yeah, both. Scarlet has more greenish eyes. Now that you mention it, but yeah, Magic has yellow. Come on, Mike, you cannot wrestle me. Shots fired. Shots fired. AAA, A's in the insurance company. I can sort of see it. Yeah, right. Yeah. No, the type of battery. It's the type of battery they're talking about. AAA, double A, C, D, 9 volt, car. Superman, Hulk, Thor. Pushing Superman, jobbing Thor, endeavoring Hulk. You're also crossing civil lines there too. You're mashing DC and Marvel there. Shame on you. Who would be a better manager, Boss, James, you? Um, all of you guys are entertaining in your own ways, but I really feel that Boss would know how to really get on people's nerves. So probably in that respect, I'm going to go Boss. Love Boss to death, but I think in that respect it would work. Ricky, I think you're way too. You're very personable. You have a very pleasing voice and you have very nice eyes. So I think you're very caring individual. So if you were in AAA, I mean, you would have to be some kind of babyface commentator of some kind, like an interviewer backstage. James is very analytical. He does have a very distinct voice, so again, he could be like, he could toe the line being like the heel color guy. He could do that. But Boss would be able to just annoy people enough, I think, if he went on a tangent of some kind, to where he'd get the heat that put on his guy. So, Big Trouble in Little China. There you go. Manager me, Levi Walt. What do you mean, manager me, Levi Walt? Wolverine, Deadpool, Spider Man. Pushing Deadpool, jobbing Wolverine, jobbing Spider Man, endeavoring Wolverine. He's dead anyway. I don't care what happened in the new movie, which I did like. I did like it. Already on Disney Plus, by the way. And the crowd goes quiet. Come on, you guys were firing off there. All of a sudden, you went silent on me. Mike, Levi, Walt as managers. Well, Walt would be the best manager. He would be, because I know what he can do as a talker. Levi, not as a manager. I couldn't see that. And Mike, I don't see you as a manager type either. So you guys are people that have passion, and people would want to like root for you. So a manager wouldn't be a good spot for you guys. We have two cats, awesome like me. Yes, Magic looks like this, and Scarlet, our little tabby. hmm How many do you? And awesome, how many do you have? I think did you say you had three? Yeah, I think you did. You have two with green eyes, one with yellow, so you have three. Okay. Okay, we got Michael Jackson and Prince to come back to the land of the living. That'd be cool. Sean asked me, what, dead musician would you want to bring back? And I said Prince. I could be totally selfish and say like Lemmy or Cliff or, anybody like that, but no. Been a long time since you watch wrestling. Yeah. As jobbers, Ricky, Mike, Levi. Levi's too big. Um, I mean, we're talking like WWE circa 1980 type jobber, or now, or what? No, Rachel, I'm not. Not to say she isn't trying very hard, but no, it's just not going to happen right now. You watch the opening scene so many times. Oh, here we go from Ricky. Ozzy Blizzard of Oz era, Slayer Rain and Blood era, Maiden Power Slave era. Three of the best at their best. Impact wise, I would have to say I'm pushing. I'm going to push Ozzy Blizzard of Oz era because of Randy Rhodes. I'm going to job Maiden, even though it is a peak of their creativity, and they're putting on fantastic shows. And I guess I have to endeavor Slayer during the Rain and Blood era. Um, it's rough to say that, but given the choices, that's the game. So you'd pick MJ, Chester Bennington. A lot of people would, and Freddie Mercury. Another good call. Old school Raw era. In that case, Levi is the bigger of the three of you, so they would probably put a mask on him. But I think he would probably be the best jobber just because of the size factor. Um, So, because at that time, size was a big deal for Vince and for WWF. My sister wanted a kitty. Her husband bought her two. Then about a month later, bought her two more. Well, good for them. It's not happening here. Then they bought a puppy, and 6 months after that, two kitties. Frank Sinatra, James Brown, and Freddie Mercury. Sinatra's a good call. I would almost say I would prefer Dean Martin over Frank. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And David Bowie. You go back further and say I would want to bring back Jimi Hendrix or Janis Joplin. Um, Hell, bring back Jim Morrison. Yes, Dean, Frank, and Sammy, the trifecta. No disrespect to Peter and what was his name? Joey Bishop. The whole Rat Pack. Not Janice. Death Human era, Cannibal Corpse Vile era, Deicide Legion era. I would really push Deicide Legion era. That's of those three, that's my favorite. I'd probably job Death Human era and Endeavor Cannibal Vile era. I mean, they were restarting. We know the deal with Corpse Grinder. Um, but of those three, again, we have to go with that choice. You can get her a cat figurine and tell her you got her a cat, then watch the drama unfold. Yes, we have plenty of cat figurines in the house. Plus, I did get her that necklace, the cat necklace for her birthday. Ozzy Sabbath era, Roth Halen era, 80s Bruce era, Maiden era. Probably push Bruce, 80s Maiden era, Job, Roth, Van Halen era, and Endeavor, Ozzy, and the Black Sabbath era. Because let's face it, Ozzy was a better frontman by himself than he was with Black Sabbath. Essentially, there was no difference, but just Ozzy Osbourne, the band, Blizzard of Oz, had way more of an impact for him individually. Ozzy as part of Black Sabbath was part of an ensemble. Because there'd be no drama, because she'd love it. If only that were true. Oh, Deb said Hendrix too. Oh, here we go. Maiden of whatever era, Saxon Wheels of Steel era, AC/DC Black and Back in Black era. Um, of those three, hmm, push AC/DC, Job Maiden, Endeavor Saxon. Oh, you saw the tour, Lady Cat. You saw the infamous tour. Crew opening for Ozzy. Yeah, Deb, I figured it out. Number of the Beast era. Yeah, that's why I was pushing the yeah, whatever I said. Earthquake, Yokozuna, Bronson Reed. Pushing Yokozuna, jobbing Bronson, endeavoring Earthquake. All due respect to John Tenta. Oh, damn. Awesome, like eating me. Dropping another $10. You have four. The non-black one looks like a Siamese and came from two black parents. I'd bring back Aaliyah, Chris Cornell, Lane Staley. I was naming so many more, but they were already named multiple times. Gotcha. Well, thank you. Awesome like me. $12 tonight. 8 more, you get a reaction, my friend. Oh, that tour, the one where Ozzy snorted the ants and crew were like, nope. Yep, that's the one. Does that make me geezerly? No, it does not. Makes you seasoned. And I was mentioning earlier, this weekend, the Ohio vlog will be going up. I do have the last episode of Metal 40 Plus for the year. That will be going up soon. It's me and Ricky tag teaming, going over Bathory's debut album. That's going to be in December. Going to be appropriate for, winter coming. I will have another reaction to The Warning happening, and Prisoner has got a reaction request coming. So that'll be happening soon too. And that's pretty much going to be it for the year. If anything else comes up, we'll see. But right now, I think that's going to be about it. I'm kind of just for the rest of the year. I'm just going to be doing one video a week, one reaction video a week. Technically, the vlog is not a reaction, but it's still content. Um, what's a better wrestling name? Cuckoo Caboose or Steven Steelblades? Steven Steelblades. I like that. You were in high school. You're not Geeserly. No, you're not. Rachel. So geezers have gray hair, huh? Okay. That's right, Deb. You still owe me one too. Jeez. Whenever you want to get it to me, I will do that for you. Mike, we have no idea right now. Wisdom highlights. Oh, nice save, Deb. Nice save on that one. Rachel. Again, Rachel knows I'm kidding. Silver tongued devil. Thank you. But I'll take the silver fox. Love you. Wasp, the Crimson Idol era. Instantly endeavor that. Fuck Blackie Lawless. So, crew, shout at the devil, screaming for vengeance. We're gonna push crew, shout at the devil era, job priest, yeah, endeavor wasp. Again, fuck Blackie Lawless. Cornbread or biscuits? Cornbread. Love me cornbread. Oh yeah, the lady cat. Yes, you can't forget about your man. Got to bring back Jimmy Buffett. Hey, nice recovery. Thank you, Rachel. Silver Fox Devil. I like that. That sounds like a code for something. Silver Fox Devil. Wangy Tango, Wango, what the frick? Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, that kind of thing. Silver Fox Devil. People are willing dyeing their hair gray, so it's no longer geezerly, in my opinion. Exactly. So the salt and pepper look is in, apparently. I haven't dyed my hair since I went to Ohio last year. Cheddar Bay biscuits, though, yo. Mm. That reminds me, Red Lobster's got a new CEO. He's got a new menu happening. Did I hear Hush Puppies are coming back? What? Scott, speak English. Speak English or die. Depends on what you're having with the cornbread or biscuits. That's true. That is true. Cornbread with fried chicken? Yo. Oh my God. And biscuits go, I mean, here in the North, no offense to our friends in the South, biscuits are more of a breakfast thing. Whereas in the South, probably biscuits are, there for any meal of the day. Wango bango. Wango tango. Lita Ford, Doro Pesh, the Great Cat. Who has the nicest ass? I don't know. Correct. Great Cat, amazing guitar player. Doro Pesh, she's got that sexy accent and dominating this performance, persona on stage. Lita Ford, great overall performer. A little whiny sometimes, though, let's be honest. So probably pushing Doro, jobbing Lita, endeavoring the cat. You dyed your hair 2 years ago. Well, if you'd be up for it. Cornbread with spaghetti, fine with me. Fine with me. I'll do it. I don't care. Cornbread's good all by itself, man. I will have cornbread for breakfast. Cornbread, a cup of coffee. Oh yeah. Ingve, Vi, Eddie Van Halen. Deb, you're killing me here. Wow. As far as influence is concerned, let's be honest here. I'm pushing Eddie. I'm going to job Vi and endeavor Ingve. Ingve's gotten better in recent years, but he had such a freaking stick up his ass when he was younger. I don't eat donuts. But I think a lot of guitar players, when they talk about influences, Eddie's name gets picked up much more often. Oh, I think Roy's live, and Rhonda's not here in the chat now, so because I just got an invite to the TikTok, so I think it's oil giving.
Name. What's its name? It has to have a name, right?
Check it out.
Yeah, it's Fluffy.
Fluffy? Very cute.
Can't see it, but that's Lady Ariana and our boy Matt.
I wasn't
right
sure
there.
if you were going for like a Harry Potter look or not for a minute. I thought it might have been like a Harry Potter owl for a minute.
Cornbread is the bomb.
It is actually, and I have the robe.
That's what I thought. I was like, wait a second, is she going for the Harry Potter look right now? I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. What's so wait, let me guess.
How about Frylock, Master Shake, and Meatwad? There you go.
My gut wants to say that you're a Slytherin, but my heart wants to say that you're like. My heart wants to say that you're a Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff. Oh, are you a Slytherin?
Yeah.
They're talking Harry Potter shit right now on the stream. Awesome. Saxon with the Eagle on stage prop. Lemmy with Bomber stage prop. Maiden with Big Eddie during the song Iron Maiden. Pushing Maiden, jobbing Lemmy, endeavoring Saxon. You can use hair color wax to temporarily change your hair color without bleach, damage, or dye. I didn't know that. Awesome. That's awesome. I love that. Chilled cornbread with cheese. Sounds fine. If you make like a shepherd's pie, you got the beef in there, you got the cream corn, you got the mashed potatoes or whatever. Then take your cornbread, drizzle that stuff all over the top of it, man. Hit it with some butter. Mmm. Yo. Sweet cornbread or not sweet? Not like overly sweetened, but have a little bit in there, just like a touch of honey, possibly in the mix. You have wax, red, white, and blue. Mm, mm. Uh, hmm I've mentioned this before. I've never made a homemade cornbread. I've always wanted to, though, but I've never gotten a chance to. Maple syrup infused cornbread is good. I have tried it. That sounds awesome. hmm That sounds awesome, like you. I have so many colors. I absolutely love these things. Never had that. I could see it's a maple syrup factor. Sounds very northern, the maple syrup in this state, in New Hampshire, Canada. Probably that'd be my guess. You make cornbread casserole. hmm Turned out really good, I can imagine. I'm in love with the killer. That's in my head now. Thanks, Roy. Motorhead Ace of Spades era, King Diamond Conspiracy era, Metallica Ride the Lightning era. Ricky, fuck you, okay? Just fuck you, all right? Just. This kid knows me. He knows those are my three favorite eras of my three favorite bands there. I plead the fifth. Cornbread stuffing for Thanksgiving, yes. Not in the bird. Do not put it in the bird. Make it as a dressing. Put it on the side. You want to make cranberry cake and muffins? Talk to me. Fruitcake is actually pretty good. I've never been a fan of fruitcake. That's not me too. Love you too. Te amo, amigo. See, now I can't wait for Levi's video about the give me two albums to compare and the bad albums video he's going to do. Those are going to be fun. He's going to hate me. This is how we show appreciation for each other. Mm. Oh, yeah, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I think it's going to be happening. Cards Against Humanity, the Shadow Cult reuniting once again. At least three of us, I think. Hopefully, we get a fourth and fifth in there. They were chocolate cranberry cake and muffins. Yo. That sounds fantastic. I love making cranberry bread, especially for this time of year, so I'll probably be doing that. I've already had Thanksgiving here in Canada. That was October. Yep. Next turkey dinner is Christmas. Awesome. What about orange cranberry? Are you a fan of that combination? We'll be streaming, I think, on Thrash Maniac 99's YouTube channel on Levi's. If I can figure something out, I might uh, stream it as well. So we'll see. Blueberry cornbread or strawberry cornbread? I think blueberry cornbread would be more my thing. I love blueberry muffins, love cornbread, just basically putting the two together. Yes! Cranberry orange fan. Yes. You like fruitcake. hmm Gotcha. Yep. Orange cranberry scones. Yes. Delicious. hmm Chocolate chip cornbread? I don't know.
Ew.
Yeah, ew. I don't think that works, honestly. I'm trying to think if there's any other like association between the two flavors that I'm missing, and that's why it doesn't click. Hmm. You know what, Lady Cat? I was thinking that too earlier when I was bringing up those other names from like the '60s. Yes, bring back Richie Valens. All right, this one seems a little bit easier. King Diamond Abigail era, Motorhead Iron Fist era, Sabbath Headless Cross era. Pushing King Diamond Abigail era. He is just starting to hit the crest of his popularity at that point. Motorhead Iron Fist era, that's a little bit of a downturn for the band. Sabbath Headless Cross era, solid. It's up there. Not as big as the other ones as Ozzy or Dio. Let's be honest here. Um, so yeah, Push King. I'm going to job Sabbath at Endeavor Motorhead in that one. One day I want to make a flaky apple pie top crust with a bottom graham cracker crust. Also, hello, Mrs. It's Mr. Scott. She says hi. Apple pie top crust with a graham cracker crust. Okay, I see what you're talking about there. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Hmm. I'm heading out, everyone, exhausted from watching the little man Jackson. Okay, Deb, love you. Thank you for stopping in. Johnny Cash. Yep. Lady Cat, would you bring back Elvis? Massive sweet tooth? It sounds like it. Not a bad thing. I do myself. Chances are it will be my undoing. So do I. No, you wouldn't bring back Elvis? I was trying to think of that too. Like, would I actually do that? Probably, I mean, probably not, honestly. Burning Love, Jailhouse Rock. See, there you go. I listened to Jailhouse Rock recently. Yeah. Those are churro nuggets. They particularly like their churros. They're absolutely delicious. One of my coworkers brought in, if you know what churros are, they brought in like little mini churros, little bite-sized things in a baggie. Oh my God. Boston self-titled debut era, Eagles Hotel California era, REO Speedwagon High Infidelity era, pushing the Eagles Hotel California era. Nothing better. Um, Probably gonna job. Probably I don't know. That's a tough one between Boston and REO Speedwagon. Definitely Eagles gets pushed there. I'm a bigger fan of the Eagles out of those three bands. Yeah, he was on the downhill slide. That's what I was thinking. I mean, if you could bring him back when he was younger, yes, but at the end, no. Old man died on the toilet. Who doesn't want to go that way? Oh yes, Amy Winehouse. Yeah. The cats don't climb the doors or shower curtains. No, they don't do that. They will climb up on all different kinds of furniture, but they've not done, they'll scratch at the doors, but they won't jump on them. They don't touch the shower. Um, yeah, they don't really do anything like that, so no.
Oh my god.
What's up?
Who made these?
Are you trying the churros?
Yeah.
Lori's husband bought them at a store, and she brought in some leftovers.
Are these mine?
They're for anybody.
No, I mean, did you already have some?
Oh, yeah, I've had some. If you want to have them, go for it.
Wow. That'll turn me up.
So back to Horror Masters thing. Really pushing it, pushing Eagles. I'm going to job REO Speedwagon Endeavor Boston. You know, I like Boston. I was never a huge fan of the band, but I respect their music, so it's not like I hate them or anything like that. REO Speedwagon, Taking on the Run, one of my favorite songs. Um, but the Eagles, it really has a deep place in my heart. I'd rather not die on the toilet. Die on a roller coaster. I'm with you on that. Yes. Michelle just scared me. Come here, we got the best churros in every corner, I'm sure. Too bad. Our boy Matt Campy was doing a battle with this gentleman here on TikTok, and Matt lost the battle. Doesn't mean he wasn't trying. Good for him. I was like, where did that come from? Yeah, it happens quite often around here. I love off-camera Michelle. It's like, what will she say next? Time for Me to Fly. Great song from REO Speedway. Yep. But yeah, Take It on the Run. Just I love that song. You're under the gun, so you take it on the run. I Can't Fight This Feeling. That's another great one. Mhm. I think I have the High Fidelity album on vinyl. I think I have that. Mhm. Best drinking song ever. Cheers.
One bourbon, one scotch, one beer.
That is a great drinking song too. Yes. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer.
Another song called Beer and Bones by John Michael Montgomery.
Beer and Bones. Hmm.
Of course, granted, I saw a lot of people get drunk to Don't Be Stupid by Shania Twain.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, Rachel, that's like such a great line. Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from another. You were messing around. It's like word was spreading around there. You're thinking up the white lies. You're putting on your bedroom eyes. Say you're coming home, but you don't say when. You two-timing whore. It's like Thunder Rolls from Garth Brooks. Thank you. Does Michelle like Dwight Yoakam?
I've never been a big fan, but I respect his music.
Mm-hmm. Another Irish drinking song is Da Vinci's Notebook. Hmm. What's that?
Like an Elvis Presley knockoff.
Mm.
Gotcha. So very nice of you to come in.
Have a drink on me, AC/DC. Yeah. Blue Oyster Cult, Agents of Fortune era, Foreigner, self-titled debut era, Kansas, Leftoverture era. Mm. Mm-hmm. I'll probably push Foreigner, job, Blue Oyster Cult, Endeavor, Kansas, in that example. Is it over? Did I miss it? Not yet. Oh, okay. Okay, actually, our friend Panda just posted she will be canceling her stream tonight. She got a surprise visit from a friend of hers who lives out of town. So they're going to have to cancel, but I'll be thinking of y'all while we're out of town. Have a great weekend. Good for her. That's when friends show up like that. BOC is touring again. Thrash or trash? Boston's more than a feeling, Kansas Wayward Son. I'm going to thrash Wayward Son. I think so, yeah. Flush. I had to get up, but there's a cat sleeping on my leg. I saw this cartoon yesterday. It's a couple lying in bed, both fully covered with the blankets. The wife has three cats on her, and the husband goes, "I'm freezing. Give me a cat." Hmm?
I'm freezing. Get me a cat.
Yes.
Okay. You get that, girl? I don't get it.
Oh, let's see. I'm debating if I should see BOC. I don't know. That's a pretty tough call. But Portnoy's back in Dream Theater, and if you never got to see them with Portnoy before, you know, just a thought to ponder. Hey there, legend. Dido a rodeo. Oh, sweet. But then again, BOC is getting up in age. True. Weird. Oh, you opened up for BOC. Oh, that's right. You did talk about that. Yes. When was that, legend? Why is this still on my phone? Go away. Don't need to hear it. Shut up. Thank you. You opened for book. No problem, legend. We're just hanging out here doing the usual Friday night. Fuck around and find out. I don't think so, Lady Cat. It's not something you've mentioned it before, in the chat, but I don't think so. 2006. Okay. Hmm. What venue was this? Who else was on the show? Any footage of it? Anything we could see? Good news, you're not bleeding internally. Okay, good. Are you bleeding externally? Because that's a double win if you're not. Let's see what else is going on. So yes, I was on Twitch on Wednesday. I'll be on Twitch again this coming Wednesday. Another music stream. Hopefully, I might sound a little better. I mean, the sound wasn't horrible this time. It was way better than what I did the last couple of weeks of Heavy Halloween. But it's just the songs I was playing to weren't loud enough in the mix. So if I just turned them up, it would sound a whole lot better. Bass tone wasn't bad, wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. But I'll be doing that again Wednesday. Thursday, we're home all day, so I might be showing up on here for a little bit just to say hi. If not, then Friday night, of course, I'll be on. Friday is actually a half day for me. They close the market at 1, so I'll probably get out of work about 1:15. No footage because of a very convoluted situation. I swear I figure out a way for you to interview me to tell the story. Okay, cool. Hmm.
I don't know how you didn't hear that digging.
I heard digging. I just wasn't sure if she was digging out there.
Well, it wasn't just me.
Right. Hmm. Yeah, I know. Legend, you've mentioned that before, the pinball games. Um, I would just have to find out where those games are. When does the entertainment part of the show start? This hasn't been entertaining already? Thanks.
Show them the flame.
Yeah. A little high on the flame, wouldn't you say? It's the fireside candle, too. Go figure.
Smoky.
Mm-hmm.
He's smoky.
It's smoking.
Smoky.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are you not entertained? Oh, Pinball M is on Steam and all the consoles. Okay. Let's see. Is that a candle or a lantern? Yeah.
We're here.
We're here. Ding, 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 ding. All right, Pinball M. There it is. Wants that special entertainment. Uh-huh. All right, I'm checking out the store here. Maybe the same people that do Pinball FX, they had to do another app so they could get mature ones, thus the M. Oh, okay. Now I recognize this. Our friend Reanimate Her has played this on her stream. Now I recognize it. Thank you, dude. Looks like I'll be able to install that, so I could do that on stream sometime. That means chair dancing. Brown chicken, brown cow.
This is in your way.
No, it's fine right there. I'll move it when I'm done. Well, that's how it starts. I'm not playing pony on here. I knew they were gonna laugh out of her. Yeah, 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 yeah. Seems to be a sound issue. Sounds okay here, I guess. Whew. When I was loopy, I didn't get a laugh out of my knock knock joke, but got tons of laughs out of the pelagic strip club joke. Hmm. You cut out every so often. Okay, maybe it's the microphone's peaking or something. If I yell too loud, maybe that's when it happens. Share the chair dancing. Oh, there was a scare of internal bleeding for a bit, but okay, that's good. At least that's safe now. So. Damage Incorporated. What's up, kid? How you doing, man? I think I got your thing on Discord. What is new with you, man? Plus, Legend, I've seen internal bleeding live. They're nothing to be scared of. Yeah, I've thought about it. But then I'm like, my chin is horrible. So, gives definition. Doing good, just chilling. That's good. That's what Friday night is for. We found out that Panda has a thing for evil laughs. So I hooked her up. Whenever you hunt these live streams, and I get to BS with you and the few others really make my day, especially Lady Cat and Rachel that make it a point to say hi to me. There you go. That's what this is all about. That's why I do this every Friday night. You know, if everyone's having a shit week, stuff's going wrong, things aren't going good, you don't feel good, whatever the reason is, this has just become, you know, something to hopefully look forward to every week. That everyone can just hang out, be goofy, be funny. I can be a moron, which I do very well, and put myself out here for you guys to be able to hang out and chat together. So that was a an ancillary thing of YouTube that I never contemplated, and that's become a bigger thing for me as time has gone on. Do you like to watch gross things like people popping their own zits? Not really. I know there's people out there that like watching that stuff. I'm not into that. Sorry. But would you play something from Obscurus Vinyl? How about a band vinyl collection? Have you checked out that YouTube channel? You are a moron, Scott. I know, and I played the part very well. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. You love watching that stuff. Although I don't mind videos of people getting like neck adjustments, getting cracks and stuff like that. That I kind of like. Got to figure out how to put it off in Discord. The panties will flow. Nice. Mm-hmm. No pus. No fuss, no muss, no pus. In that phrase, no muss, no fuss, no muss. What exactly is muss? You ever thought about that? We know what a fuss is. Things are fussy. It's a fuss. But muss? When do you ever use the term muss besides that phrase? You love the zip hopping, even though I find them disgusting. The gooier, the better. Two girls, one pimple. Is that what we're talking about here? Yo, what up, Bobby? Musty smell? Maybe? But no fuss, no muss. Musty, I don't think musty and muss are like in the same context there. No muss, no fuss, no coconuts. What's the word, Bob? How you doing, man? Muskrat. There you go. We're not talking about your porn interests. That's not for this stream to talk about. So don't make it weird. Junebug, what is going on, my man? Good to see you. No porn here. Not yet. It's too early. I actually am thinking about how to do a YouTube thing. Not sure what to do, though. I think I'm only funny with prompts from other people to make fun of, if that makes sense. I get that. You can be if you want it to be. Is guitar and bass porn allowed, though? Yes. It's a string orgy back there. Are you kidding me? Muss, mass, verb make. Someone's hair or clothes. Untidy or messy. She sat down carefully so she wouldn't muss her clothes. Okay. I just don't think nobody ever uses that word in any other context nowadays besides to pair it with the word fuss. Been a minute, Scott. Last time I seen you, it was still halfway warm out. It's since snowed here last past Wednesday. We haven't gotten snow down here yet. It's been chilly in the morning. We've had a couple of frosty mornings, mostly rain happening, but there is talk of some snow hitting within the next week. Guitars always, yeah. Guitars and butt cracks. I mean Cadillacs.
Not you. Me.
Hi. Hi, Walt. What is on the Ball family Thanksgiving menu this year? You smoking a turkey? Smoking a pancake? My cats are play fighting on my legs. At least they're not being acrobats. That's good. I've arrived. Let the shit begin. Everything that's been written down in the last few weeks, you can throw it out. Thanks, Lars. I used to fuss with my phone hairs all what? My phone hairs all the time until I learned how to properly groom. Okay. Maybe.
You doing this?
All right, here we go. Jim Bug, we had a lot of PJEs earlier on. So we got Overkill, Ace of Spades, Orgasmatron as whole albums. Whole albums, Push, Ace of Spades. Probably going to job Overkill and Endeavor Orgasmatron. Smoked turkey, yams, red cabbage, stuffing, the usual stuff. Peter Criss is the greatest member of Kiss, says Lady Cat. Pube. Pube hairs, gotcha. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? We're not sure yet. We had one idea for dinner, then we changed it, then we changed it. Then we changed again. So it's, I don't know, we'll see. Did someone fart? Could have been this. Overkill is the best. I don't know about that. We did Big Trouble in Little China. We were talking about Big Trouble in Little China earlier. Now for the toughest question. What is your least favorite Motorhead album? There is no bad Motorhead album, but I'm going to probably have to say, and this is going to sound sacrilegious, the first one. Still good, but of all the albums, probably the one I would listen to the least. It's very diverse. You know, there's a lot of different feels to it, a lot of different vibes, different music tastes on it. So it's pretty all over the place. Probably a reflection on the band's mentality at the time. Like, we just need to get this out there. I may have farted, sorry. Oh, your mother invited you over. You bring an appetizer. That's good. Yeah, so right now we're up in the air about what we're doing. But that Saturday, we are invited to go down to her father's house because his wife wants to cook us a Thanksgiving dinner. Turkey, the whole nine. So ain't going to pass that up. March or Die is tied with Overkill for mine. As far as being your least favorite, really, because I don't know why March or Die. I really enjoy March or Die. It's one of the most underrated albums I think of the band's discography. You know, there's some great songs on there. Too Good to Be True is the most underrated Motorhead song of all time. Speaking of Big Trouble in Little China, I watch a guy on here called Twin Stick Garage. He's making a replica of the FLC Freightliner from the beginning of the movie, Pork Chop Express. Bring a cheese ball. They just said it on the news. Happy Last Will and Testament of Obeth Day. I started listening to that on the way home, and I was like, yep, that's Obeth. Change. I had to be in the right mood to listen to it. I wasn't. I was on my way home from work. Most favorite, yes. They were asking least favorite. So, but yeah, March or Die, so underrated as an album. Yes, most favorite. Too good to be true, dude. It's so freaking good. Bad Religion's a kick-ass track. Yes, you know, I Ain't No Nice Guy Anymore. Fantastic ballad. You Better Run. Yo. Texas Hippie Coalition. Never really listened to them. You know, I knew of them, but I never really sat down and like, oh, I want to check these guys out. It never really appealed to me. Yes, I did. Why? They're not out there?
When did you get the alert?
Like 5 minutes ago.
Ooh, they're already running behind. It's not Christmas yet.
Junebug, I like that cover of Cat Scratch Fever too. I like it. Let's not point the finger, because when you point the finger, you point three back at yourself. Septic Flesh in Albany. Oh, I'd love to go to that. But it's probably during the week, and I can't do it. Yeah, it's rough. I mean, the vocals aren't as good, but it's still a good track overall, I think. Hellraiser. I like the Hellraiser version on that album more than I do the Ozzy version on No More Tears.
They left it out front under the mailbox in the garage.
Uh-huh. Cover of Enter Sandman is better. Yep, that was on the I think that was on the ECW album that came out. 1916 is another great album. That one is like it sounds very Legend. You tell me what you think, but it sounds very like L.A. orientated rock to it. You know, especially a song like Angel City and No Voices in the Sky. You're finally gonna get hand surgery. Might start playing again, dude. That'd be fantastic, man. Plus, in 1916, he's got the "Love Me Forever" track. You know, a freaking power ballad from Motorhead. What? Bastards is good. It's not as good on March or Die, but there are some solid tracks on the Bastards album. Liar is the best track for me. I love the groove on that one. I Am the Sword is good. It's got Born to Raise Hell on it. So I got Corner Cut promo cassette with Motorhead covering Enter Sandman. There you go. I think there's a German cover of Enter Sandman on YouTube. I heard it's like very different. I recommend Sad by True by the Sad but True by the Who. Love Sad but True by the Who. I did give that to Panda to do a video on her channel, which she did. I gave her. She likes to check out a song from the original artist and then the cover of it. Hence, the name of her channel is I've Got You Covered. So I gave her the live version of Sad But True from Metallica from the Freddie Mercury Concert for Life when they opened, and then the Who's music video for their version of Sad But True. I saw Motorhead twice live before I actually got into them. I only got to see them once. That was 98, 99, something like that. Yeah, because I saw them in New York. I was still living there at the time. So, wearing my King Diamond Conspiracy T-shirt, and Mickey D behind the drums pointing at me. I was right in the front row, pointing at me like, "Hey, nice shirt." So never got to see them live after I was really into them. Covers are my favorite, but it depends on who you are and what you made yourself. Like, yeah, I want to hear if it's going to be a cover. I want to hear the band playing it, make it their own. I just don't want to hear a carbon copy of the original. Where would you rank Sacrifice in Motorhead's discography? It's up there. It's up there. What was that, 95? I think that it came out. Yeah, it's definitely up there in the discography. Probably top five. Definitely in the top 10. But yeah. What made you move to Vermont?
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for me.
No denying it's their heaviest album. Yes. Yeah. Was lucky enough to meet Lemmy and hang out with him for a little over a half hour. Bought Lemmy a drink. So pissed because I was all out of my band CDs at the time. So yeah, Legend. I would just think like you and Lemmy would just been like perfect together, just meshed so well. Was our last album with four members. Yep. Listening to the Bad Wolf cover of Zombies. Hmm. Oh, Whorehouse Blues. Yeah, that's a great one. That's a fun track.
song.
Apart from the game, Hammered is probably their most meh album. I probably have Snakebite Love as my last place. I was actually just going to say that because Snakebite Love, again, there's no bad Motorhead albums, but there are levels, you know.
But is your Inferno?
Yeah, Inferno, yep, that's a great one. I heard he always made it a point to listen to anything he was given, and probably would just be straight up brutally honest with it too. Yeah, my guitar teacher, my bass guitar teacher, was the guy pretty much that introduced me to Motorhead, and he was like the biggest Motorhead fan I ever knew. And he actually got to meet Lemmy. I think he got to interview him for a magazine article. Got to hang with him, have some drinks. So yeah, that was a big moment for him. Brotherhood of Man is a great song off of My World Is Yours, I believe. Yep, The World Is Yours. Yep. Let me see. All right, let's look at the Motorhead discography here. Let's just cut right to it. All right. I'm not going to rank these. That would take way too long. Motorhead, the original, the released album, the debut album. It's good. It's just very eclectic musically. Not one that I go to all the time. Overkill, solid. Bomber, solid. On Parole, yeah. I think that was more. That was a like a compilation type thing. I think. Ace of Spades, top tier. Iron Fist is good, but it's starting to be a different era for the band. Another Perfect Day follows in the same way with that. Orgasmatron is good. I just have little issues with some of the production. Rock and Roll is an improvement. 1916 is fantastic. March or Die underrated. Bastards is good. Sacrifice is top. Overnight Sensation starts to kind of level off a little bit. Snakebite Love goes down. We Are Motorhead. We're starting to bounce back now. Hammered kind of level. Again, doesn't go anywhere, doesn't go up or down. Inferno is a big one. And then we start to kind of thin out the end of it there with Kiss of Death, Motorizer, World Is Yours, Aftershock, Bad Magic. So, mhm. Another Perfect Day had Robo from Thin Lindsay. I think he was also, wasn't he on Orgasmatron too? That was Pete Gill. Pete Gill, sorry. Hmm. Yeah, from Saxon. Hmm. Best album cover from Motorhead. Mm. Sacrifice stands out pretty good. Um, I was like 1916 with the flags on it.
Stop missing on me.
Have you heard the Anthrax cover of Carry On My Wayward Son? Yes, I did. Yes, I did hear that. I find it kind of fitting that the last track on the last album that Lemmy ever did was Sympathy for the Devil. Mm, true that. Orgasmatron has to be my favorite album cover. You can't go wrong with the Snaggle track, Snaggle Train. Yep, that's definitely up there too. Um,
Stop missing on me.
because like Sacrifice, Orgasmatron album covers both basically have the same feel to it. It's just that Brian Robertson was only on Another Perfect Day. Okay. Yeah, Inferno's got a good cover too. It's the big bright gold on it. Motorizer's kind of bland. It's just the crest. World is Yours. It's the Earth with the war pig on it. Aftershock looks pretty cool. Almost looks like a black metal album.
I know you already mentioned it, but I listen to Bastards all the time.
Yep. Yep, Bastards too. Bad Magic is such a bittersweet moment, even though Lemmy didn't know he had cancer till what 2 days before he passed. You could hear it in his vocals that Lemmy ever did was his cover of Stand By Me. Rock Out is an underrated track. Mm-hmm. All right, here's a list. I didn't do this one, but this is a list of 10 best songs Motorhead ever covered. Sex Pistols, God Save the Queen. It's good. It's a good one. Ted Nugent, Cat Scratch Fever from March or Die. It's good as well. Louie Louie. They did Louie Louie. Don't forget that one. I love being baked. Train Kept a Rollin'. They did do that. Sympathy for the Devil. Girls' School Emergency. That's a good one. I forgot they did a cover of Whiplash from Metallica. Hawkwind. And that's right, they did Stand By Your Man with Wendy O. Williams. They did Breaking the Law. I think that was it. Yeah, this list didn't even include Enter Sandman. Shout out to Mickey D and Phil Campbell for sticking with Lem till the end, though, especially Mickey, hell of a drummer. Oh, absolutely. Lemmy can actually sing. I don't think he gets enough credit. Nope. You want a freaking heartbreaker of a song? 1916. The track off the album. Oh, I can't listen to it. This is one of the most heart-wrenching songs you'll ever listen to. Yeah, I don't. But this is actually from Louder.com. I have not heard Saxon's "We Played Rock and Roll." Lemmy covering Michael Jackson, bad. Lemmy covering Chuck better, Run Rudolph Run, which he did, and Lemmy covering Corn Follow the Leader. Well, he actually did Run Rudolph, so we'll push that. We'll job him covering bad, and we'll endeavor Corn Follow the Leader. Mhm. If you look at the last, like the 1960 track on the 1960 album, it's the last track. Very morose, very solemn, so sad. The music, the lyrics, the story that's told, and then jump to the next album, March or Die, where the last track is March or Die, and here's this like pounding, driving anthem of aggression and nihilism. The beast behind our eyes is loose. The day has come. The day has come. We march through Armageddon searching for the war. Give me the link so you can react to Saxon. The song is for Lemmy. All right, let me find it. Well, we know which one of those three I'm pushing. It's Motorhead. I'll push Alien Iron Farm and Endeavor Limp Bizkit.
These are so cold and cool, y'all.
I'll always see Motorhead from Orgasmatron. Has the best batch of albums they ever put on. So Saxon. We played rock and roll. There it is. Okay, I'm saving that one right now. Legend. Done. Tupac, Notorious B.I.G., Eminem. Pushing Eminem, jobbing Tupac, endeavoring B.I.G. I know that might be frickin' sacrilege to some people, but get over it. It's my channel. You would think that Overkill would have covered Overkill by now, but I'm wondering if they actually have. We just never hear it. You wrote that after Lemmy passed. Okay. Montez Ford, Dawkins, B-Fab. Pushing Montez, jobbing Dawkins, endeavor B-Fab. She loves Biggie, East Coast. My left nut, my right nut, my little Jimmy Center. Biggie Smalls was not very small. No, he was not. Ciampa turned heel. He turned heel, I think, a week ago. Tommaso Ciampa.
Aw, again?
Again.
Come on.
And Jade Cargill might be injured.
Aw.
Looks like she's being replaced in the War Games.
Who's gonna replace her?
Bailey.
Oh, well.
Mm-hmm. R-Truth, Eugene, the
Bailey
Gobbledygooker.
and Io on the same team.
Yeah, Bailey and Io on the same team again. That's interesting. So push R-Truth, job Eugene, endeavor the Gooker. You give me a PJ, you got to answer. Why? Where in the paperwork does it say I have to do that? This is my game. I make the rules. I can play if I want to and if I don't want to. Yeah.
I was gonna say if not.
But I will push your left nut, job your right nut, and endeavor your little Jimmy Center.
If not for Bailey, Dewdrop would have been a good replacement.
That's true.
And Chelsea would have done something stupid off the top.
All right. This is serious talk now, folks. F. Mary Kill. Bailey, Ray Ripley, Alexa Bliss. I'm probably going to marry Bailey. I like short women, so I'm probably going to F Alexa, and I'm going to have to kill Rhea. When she went out the night before, we all had personal shirts saying who we were. I was Notorious M.O.B. That's sweet. So I give you money every month. Yeah. DJ. Well, I'm marrying my wife. And I guess I'll F Rhea for the fun of it and kill Bailey in that respect.
There's insurance calls.
Yeah, and laundry.
Fuck that up.
Fucking ain't right, buddy.
No, I said fuck that up.
It's okay. Uh, whew.
Honey, are you tapping on the desk?
Nope.
What are you doing?
Banging a bottle on my head.
You're disturbing the kitties. Keep that bottle.
Which did you endeavor? Jimmy.
Don't hurt Jimmy. I said that twice now.
He said it too high in the other direction. Couldn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking to Sink.
Of course you were.
But
You just gestured to the sink. It's a jar of peanut butter. Sue me.
mayonnaise.
There you go. TNA AJ, TNA Angle, WCW Jericho. Push TNA AJ, Job, WCW Jericho, Endeavor TNA Angle. We pay for this, folks. No, you don't. You pay for the reaction videos. This is free. You had plaid button-up shirts with our name on the back. They were so cool. Nice. I have an image in my head, but I'll keep it to myself. Anywho, Raw, SmackDown, NXT. I don't get to watch any of them, so I can't comment. All I see is clips on the internet and stuff on YouTube, so that's it. Otherwise, I just watch the PLEs. You still have it? Nice. Excuse me. Probably going to wrap this up around 10 o'clock. So, this weekend will be the public version of the Ohio vlog. I have a reaction video to do for Prisoner that I'm hopefully going to get up before the end of the year. Probably too much, but as a disabled jackass with very low social interaction these days, I really appreciate when I get to take part in these streams. And that's why we appreciate you being here, dude. To know you, dude, I'm not blowing smoke up anyone's ass, but legend, it's like getting to know you, hearing your music, interacting with you, hearing the stories you have to tell, dude. You have the life that should be written in a book. I would gladly read that, and I would do the audio commentary for free. Wendy's, BK, Taco Bell. I'm pushing Wendy's because of the Frosties. I'm jobbing BK. They're just not as good as they used to be, and I endeavor Taco Bell. I don't like it. So, but anyway, I have the Ohio vlog. I have the Metal 40 Plus with Battery. That's me and Horror Master. That'll be up in December. I have the reaction video to do for Prisoner. I have to do a reaction to The Warning. I think that's going to be it for this year. And anything else I get from now until the end of the year will be done in the next year. The first reaction I do for January of next year will be The Warning's cover of Enter Sandman, their live version. That's going to be the first video. I'm working on possibly another series to start doing. Actually, I might start bringing it back, but on an as-I-go basis. It's the Best of 7 series. So that will be coming back in some capacity, but infrequently. I'm not going to get into a scheduled thing. I tried to do that this year with Metal 40 Plus. I was going to do one video a month. I slacked off once we got to the August and September time frame. So I think I only did 10 episodes instead of 12. But next year, I am going to continue doing the Metal 40 Plus, but I'm going to kind of go in the same direction I do with Ricky, and that's pair up with people who are metal fans to talk about a specific album turning 40. And there's a lot of great metal turning 40 next year: Slayer, Exodus, Anthrax, Megadeth, so much good stuff. So we got to pick out our own plaid shirt, so it could be whatever colors you like. My daughter has a was it cry cut machine, and she made the names and ironed them on. Way cool. Mhm. Yep. So next Thursday, I might show up for a little bit of a stream during the day since I'm off, but we'll see. No guarantees on that. But definitely next Friday night. Um, it's Black Friday, so we get to talk about fun stuff with that subject. Then we get into December. Then it's almost the end of the year. Big shout out once again to Awesome Like Me for their donation tonight. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Shout out once again to our friend Panda. It is her birthday, and she canceled her stream tonight because she had a friend come in from out of town for a surprise. So glad she gets to have that fun. She was on TikTok this morning, so I got to chat with her there. Oh, trying to think of anything else. I don't think so. Oh, hey, awesome. I did thank you. I'm just about to do the wrap up here for tonight's stream. Excuse me. And I want to thank you again for your contributions tonight. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. What's our YouTube page? I've got you covered. Yeah, matter of fact, go ahead, legend. You don't have to ask permission, dude. There's the link to Panda's YouTube channel. Oh, man. This was a long ass fucking week. Let me do knock knock first. Okay. Just knock knock. Who's there? Who's there? Awesome jumping in. I like that. Tuna fish. Tuna fish who? You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Classic. So that's the first one. Now we get the second one. And this will be the sign off for tonight. Legend gets the last word. The other joke that I actually got a laugh out of the nurse from. I went to a paraplegic strip club last night. Man, that place was crawling with pussy. That's a better joke. Okay. So, on that happy note, ladies and gentlemen, on those two jokes, we got 2 trigger point injections today. Hooray! It got a chuckle. We love you too, Legend. I love you guys, and I thank you for taking your time to hang with me tonight and hang out with each other. This has been so much fun. I really needed it. Hope you did too. Awesome like me. Thank you so much again for your donations tonight. And I will be back on here definitely next Friday. Maybe pop in during the week too. Who knows what may come about. So I thank you guys again. Horns high, be safe. If I do not speak to you, for my friends in the States, happy Thanksgiving. I am grateful and thankful for every one of you that come in and hang in here and check out the channel and check out the videos and all that stuff. So, all right. Okay, my friends, I'm out. See you guys soon. Horns high. Love you all.